back to Talk of the Town. I'm Robyn Zimmerman with our friends from Hospice Care of the Lowcountry of James Dismond and Sharonica Gavin. Thank you so much for being marketing and also business development. So wonderful to have you with us. For the viewers that aren't sure a little bit about what Hospice Care of the Lowcountry is, mission, purpose, been around 40 years. So James, you want to dive right in?
Yeah, so like you said, Hospice Care of the Lowcountry is a local not-for-profit hospice that's been in the community for 40 years.
Yeah.
We were created by a volunteer group 40 years ago sitting at a kitchen table that morphed into a 501c3, and now we're Medicare and Medicaid reimbursed, and we're supported by donations.
And Sharonica, you just celebrated your first anniversary.
Yes,
with
1 year
Hospice
in.
Care. Has it been a good year for you?
It's been a great year. Hospice Care of the Lowcountry is an amazing organization. The year went by very fast, and it was great.
Now, one of the reasons, besides helping our community understand really who you are and the wonderful service you provide for our community, there was some research that was put out published by an organization called Publica. Mm-hmm. And about some information about hospice care in this country that wasn't a little misleading, let's just say that. So James, you want to share with us what drove all of this and what happened?
Yeah, so a recent article was released from ProPublica generalizing hospices into one category rather than separating for-profit from non-for-profit hospices. And so essentially it states that hospices are violating the Medicare regs and really profiting from hospice. Hospice was originally created from an oncology standpoint to provide individuals at the end of life with 6 months of supportive care. And what nonprofits have done is they've really focused on quality of care and serving all patients. A select few of for-profits have learned, and equity businesses have learned how to make it very profitable. But today we're here to really advertise and let the community know that our non-for-profit hospice is not focused on the bottom line of profiting. We're actually usually break even or negative each year because of the services that we provide.
And you were saying that some of the families and some of the community citizens that have worked with you for years wanted you to speak out about this because they were confused and didn't understand, but that knew that you're nonprofit and that the bottom line was the patient and was your customer. Right. So you're speaking out, and it's very important that you do, and you tell the right story about you all.
Absolutely. It's so important for us as a nonprofit to share who we are. Yes. We are an organization that provides health equity. We serve all patients regardless of backgrounds. Another thing, we provide holistic care to patients and their families. Another thing that we want to reiterate to this community is that we are planning for the future of Hospice Care of the Lowcountry with innovative partnerships and innovative care for our patients. We are truly here providing quality care for our patients in this community.
I think it's really important. Sharonica spoke on who we are, but it's also important for the community to know who we are not.
Right. Which is? What?
We are not a for-profit entity focused on quarterly profit margins. We are a not-for-profit community-based hospice focusing on quality of care and delivering services to our patients. And we are not an organization that's looking at marginalized profits. We are looking at the holistic care of each patient.
So where do you get your funding, James?
Yeah, great question. So we are reimbursed by Medicare, and that's a per diem rate. So that could be anywhere from $140 per day to $175 per day. What separates us from for-profit and nonprofit is that our nurses can see a patient as many times as they see fit. Medicare regs, you only have to see a patient once every 2 weeks. So for us, a nurse can see a patient 5 times a week, and that per diem rate doesn't even pay for the nurse. It doesn't pay for the LPN, the CNA, the therapists that go out, the social workers, any of those extra services, which is really the difference between nonprofit and for-profit.
Any final message you want to share with the community during the holiday season, either James or Sharonica?
We want this community to know that it's been an awesome year. We're beyond thankful for all of our supporters. We are here for all of our patients and patient families, and we'll be around for more years to come.
Thank you so much for your service to our community, and happy holidays to both of you.
Thank
Happy
you.
holidays.